So people are coming up to me a lot and asking me what DevOps is, and it's a very generic term. It is development and operations sort of smashed into one word. And when you think about what it really is, it is really that mesh point between development and operations. As people are becoming more and more agile, the requirement for testing is starting to happen sooner and sooner in the application lifecycle. Who's getting involved in that testing? A lot of times that is operations who's being brought in. And also, because there are many more stops along that path to production, it's often operations who is tasked with moving it from one stage to the next. And so as a consequence, we have DevOps. So that blending together in that mesh point of development and operations is really what that's all about. And there are tools that help facilitate that, things like continuous integration and continuous deployment that all are part of that process. And that expression that people refer to as shifting left is also part of that as well. Shifting left just means taking some of the things like testing and moving them left into the cycle as opposed to having them all happen at the end. And that's very advantageous because testing is often thought of as a last minute thing to do, and as a consequence is something that gets neglected because you've already run out of time and already run out of budget. So let's throw this at people who maybe aren't really experienced in testing. Let's go ahead and make this a little better process and have this happen sooner and have it automated so it's easier to do, so we can pump that into the entire cycle. So as people get more and more agile, it becomes more and more important to test sooner in the process, to have good cuts of test data for all the different kinds of development that's happening earlier in the life cycle, as opposed to a huge chunk of work that has to be tested all at one time.